Josef Fritzl. The name sends shivers down your spine. This seemingly ordinary man from Austria became synonymous with unimaginable cruelty. Fritzl imprisoned his daughter Elizabeth in a hidden cellar for 24 years. He subjected her to horrific abuse, fathering 7 children with her. This is the story of a house of horrors hidden in plain sight, a story that shocked the world. This case isn't just about the depravity of one man, it's a stark reminder of the vulnerability of innocence. It forces us to confront the uncomfortable reality that monsters can lurk beneath the surface of normalcy. This is a story we must tell. We must remember Elizabeth's resilience. We must learn from the mistakes that allowed this horror to unfold. Josef Fritzl was born in 1935. He grew up in Amstetten, Austria. His childhood was marked by loneliness and a strict upbringing. These details offer a glimpse into his psyche, but they don't fully explain his descent into darkness. As an adult, Fritzl seemed to live a normal life. He was an electrical engineer, he was married, he had children. No one suspected the evil he concealed. Behind this facade of normalcy, a sinister plan was brewing. In 1984, Fritzl lured Elizabeth, his own daughter, into the cellar he had secretly built. This marked the beginning of her living nightmare, a nightmare that would span over 2 decades. Elizabeth Fritzl's story is one of unimaginable suffering and incredible strength. Imprisoned at 18, she endured rape, physical abuse, and psychological torture. She gave birth to 7 children in that cellar, all fathered by her own father. The cramped, windowless space became her world. Despite the horrors she faced, Elizabeth never gave up hope. She shielded her children from the worst of the abuse. She created a semblance of normalcy in their underground prison. She clung to the belief that one day they would be free. Section 4. Unmasking Evil, the Discovery. In 2008, Elizabeth's nightmare finally came to an end. Her eldest daughter, Kerstin, became seriously ill. Fritzl was forced to seek medical help. This decision, driven by desperation, would be his undoing. Doctors at the hospital became suspicious. Kerstin's condition and lack of medical records raised alarm bells. The authorities were alerted and Elizabeth's story finally came to light. The world watched in horror as the details of her captivity unfolded. The discovery sent shockwaves through Austria and beyond. How could such a horrific crime remain hidden for so long? Section 5. Justice and its Aftermath. Josef Fritzl was arrested and charged with his crimes. His trial captivated the world. The evidence against him was overwhelming. He was found guilty and sentenced to life in prison, but the scars of his crimes run deep. Elizabeth and her children have faced a long and difficult road to recovery. They received therapy and support. They were given new identities to start their lives anew. The town of Amstetten grappled with the shame and guilt of harboring such a monster. This case is a stark reminder that evil can lurk anywhere. It underscores the importance of vigilance and the need to protect the vulnerable.